Welcome back. This is Mr. Erlin. We're doing constructions for the parallel and intersecting lines unit. In this particular case, we're doing PIL 52, constructing perpendicular lines through a point off the line. We know that we can construct a perpendicular line through this segment. It would be the perpendicular bisector using our previously learned methods. What we want to do at this point is pick a point that's not straight up in the center here. We want to produce a line that is perpendicular but through this point. Two ways to do that. The first way is to, from this new point, we're going to produce an establishing arc that gives us 2 points of intersection, one there and one there with our original line. And then we'll simply produce a perpendicular line through that point that is a perpendicular bisector. We should choose something more than halfway. In this case, I'm choosing it to be more than all the way. And if I do it from both of these points, I expect to see the football that we've become so familiar with, and I should be able to line up all 3 points, the endpoints of the football, with my point to be matched. And that's the reason I chose to adjust my compass size and not go exactly the same length as my establishing arc, because I want 3 points. 3 points are only sometimes collinear. If I had chosen it to be through this point, I might have made a mistake and not been able to identify it. So this will construct perpendicular lines through a point off the line. There's a second way I could have done this. It's interesting, so I'll point this out. Let's say I wanted to produce perpendicular to the line through that point. What I can do is go from this endpoint through the point I'm looking for, and then I can come from this endpoint, adjust it such that it is also through that point. Because these are both circles with endpoints along this segment, I do expect that this sort of football looking thing I produce will produce a perpendicular line, and it will go through that point. The challenge is it's a little bit harder to read that exact point, as well as I've now produced a particular segment that is perpendicular. So the only concern with this particular methodology is not only that it was kind of a tight set of points to combine here, but also I'm only using 2 points, and if I made a mistake, 2 points are always collinear, so I won't find the mistakes that I would by using 3 points.